The Brown boys.
We the Brown boys. I thought people respected me as an individual when I said I watched behavior, because that should have told you all about me in a nutshell of who I was. So it just so happened that I was 100% right about what I said, that people don't like to have conversations. If you want to hear the most uneducated conversation, go to where educated people are supposedly at, and you will hear some of the most uneducated, unrealistic conversations you will ever hear. Some of the most educated conversations I hear are from people that are not really educated, and it comes from common sense, and they don't have these issues with uh, having 37 titles in order to be right. They don't need 37 degrees. You don't need a biology degree to know what a woman is. They'll just give you straightforward answers, whether you like it or not. They'll tell you, look you right in your face, say, deal with it. Those are the type of people I like. This new age thing where you got to say everything the crowd says, or you're going to be kicked out of the cool kids club. This new thing of everybody saying the same thing. We all got to agree on everything. I don't want to be around you. That's why I be by myself. It's like, God, this group think done took over the world. And before I let myself group think, I will isolate myself. I can't do it. I can't sit there. I don't know what it is about me. I wish I could, because I have more friends, but I can't sit there and listen to a bunch of people babble about nonsense. Because I guess my childhood was so hard. I've been to a homeless shelter. My father did a lot of crazy things, but I didn't know about. But now I think about it, we were in different situations because of that. And just growing up so raw and real, and seeing that life don't have to go the way you think it's supposed to go. You make one wrong decision, don't nobody really give a Jiminy Crick. That's real life. Real life come at you fast and hard. And any slip up, you think that there's always going to be somebody that's caring and concerning like they do on TV. No. That's not real life. There's some people waiting on you to slip up. They've been watching you the whole time. Hell, they've been throwing banana peels in front of you. You ain't slipped yet. So they just waiting on you to slip up. They want everything you got. That's how people are in this world. And so I understand that there's people out there like that too. And some people don't. They just think everything is flower and rainbows and everybody likes them. They put all their pictures on the Instagram and Facebook, and they think everybody love them. But I know that's not the case. So now we have people that live more in this groupthink mindset. We got ladies grouping up with other ladies. We got men grouping up with men, going their own way. I'm like, what the hell? What y'all gonna do when y'all get there? I ain't going with y'all. I don't know what y'all gonna do when y'all get there. Shit, there ain't so much lifting weights you can do. Midtown, they already got men going their own way. They're in jail. But I understand some of the concept. But I can't group think. I can't. And so for me to be called Brandon Tatum, and I guess that means that he likes white people or whatever. And I like all people. There's some white people I like. There's some Asian people I like. There's some white people I don't like. Hell, there's some black people I don't like. I just never been the person. I think a lot of people are walking around with hatred. And instead of them just keeping their hatred to themselves, they trying to disseminate it to everybody. They want you to like who they like. I don't want to be in your friend group. Please let me be on my own. I don't want to be in your friend group. I don't want to just walk around hating people. I don't want to, you ask me a series of questions. Have y'all noticed this? People only like you if you like what they like. Oh, you're a Democrat or Republican. Say you're independent, but then they'll do you like Donald Trump? You can't be in the room with somebody if you like Donald Trump. Even I have a brother that's like this. I love my brother to death. I have a brother that cannot stand Donald Trump. You hear the thought of his name. And I keep having to tell him, look, bro, I never met Donald Trump. I don't know the man to like him. I don't know him to dislike him. Yeah, but he got 37 felonies. I said, nigga, your brother got 17 and you let him come over to your house every day. When you start acting like this, your other brother got 13 felonies and y'all was just playing dominoes. What are you talking about? You ain't never seen somebody give you felonies that you ain't deserve. Your one brother got 7 felonies on one charge. They just kept, yeah, felony for that, felony for this. That looked like a felony. You're ugly, that's a felony. You're tall, that's a felony. You're dark-skinned, felony. I'm like, dang. So you don't kick none of your brother felons out. So since when we don't like felons? I don't understand. Okay, so let's keep going. The man got a felony for no crime. Nobody got hurt. The bank got their money back and all that. He got a felony for that. You okay with that? And so one of my brothers was like, when we was talking, he was listening. Scrooge was listening. He said, damn, Bar, you sound kind of weird saying this shit. He said, I done shot mother effers and got less time than what they were trying to do to them. He was like, man, you tripping, man. He said, they just walked through a damn building. Like, you tripping now. He was like, don't let that politics get in your head to where you arguing and yelling with your own damn brother. And it's crazy because people are doing that now. You know, people have wives that they have to say what they wives say. I made a good point about school choice. I say, yo, you were a beneficiary. You benefited from school choice. You keep saying, I like Donald Trump. You keep putting the man there. And I keep telling you, I'm not into men. I'm attracted to women. I like women. I like women. So you keep bringing up the man. I'm bringing up that school choice benefited you. You got bused from a bad neighborhood, our neighborhood, and they took you over to St. Simon's Island Elementary. You got a better education over there. Look the numbers up. You got a better education over there. So when you keep saying, I like the man, and the only thing I keep talking about is the school choice, the thing that I actually benefited from, why do you keep putting the man in place of that? I just don't understand. So as I'm talking to my brother, because I'm like, hold on, I know this dude. Like, I grew up with you, bro. You can't be crazy. I'm talking about these crazy liberals. And are you a crazy liberal? Are you black? I'm like, this can't be happening in my family. We geeky, nigga. We talk about anything. You know, we don't really hold no grudge. Nigga, you supposed to be able to holler and nigga move on. That's what we do. Not no more. Boy, we started to talk about things. And as we begin to talk about it, you know, I noticed he getting mad than a mug. I'm like, why is you getting mad? What is there to get mad at? Chill out. Chill out. This ain't nothing to get mad at. I'm your brother. We supposed to be brothers. Relax. But this whole Donald Trump epidemic, they love this man 1 minute, and then as soon as he walked down them damn steps, they hated him. And I told y'all, we haven't had, if this wasn't proof positive, we haven't had an individual thought in a long time. The media has been controlling so many things and so many people, even to the point where I know this dude. I used to play basketball against my brother every day. So to hear my brother talk like this, I'd be like, this is amazing. I'm like, dude, what do you think about no tax on tips? No, oh, he stole that from Kamala. He stole it from Kamala. Okay. Oh, okay, bro. He stole it from Kamala, really? What about no tax on overtime? I don't believe that shit. You don't believe it? What if it happened? I still don't believe it. Oh, okay, bro. Calm down. I mean, I'm just asking you questions. You know, I'm just trying to figure out what is making you so angry now. You know what I mean? We're just trying to play spades. You know what I'm saying? They tell you not to talk about politics. I'm the brother that do it. I'm like, fuck that. We family. We talk about everything else. You know what I mean? Shut up and let's talk. I want to hear and understand what it is that you think, because I want to know why are you so angry. So I'm like, I'm looking like, damn, this ain't like the normal spade game. This shit getting aggressive. So I'm playing and looking. I don't know if I need to get my taser, my little pen taser, and put it on the table, because I'm too player. Ain't nobody swinging at me in my own place. I ain't gonna lose either. So I'm a cheat. So I had my little taser that looked like a pen, but it's a taser. But I said it right there. I'm taking skull with it and all. They don't know this motherfucker a taser too. I'm taking skull like, this motherfucker getting aggressive. Okay, make sure that light, is it charged? Okay, it's charged. Get his big ass to calm down if he ever set the pen down. I'm sitting there. Okay, next question. How many books you got? Hey, how many books you got? Calm down, big lion. How many books you got? You only got one? Okay, I got 7. Okay, we still good. We got 8. All right, okay. Here you go. Here go my first book. Okay, now let's get to it. All right, what about the First Step Act? First step back. Oh, he only did that because he wanted our vote. Is that not a reason to give it to him? But you didn't even give it to him. But so if I ask any question that make Trump sound like a good person, he get mad as I don't know what. I don't understand it. He only did that to get the vote. He only did it to get the vote. That's what people are supposed to do. Do good things for you and get the vote. Have you been so conditioned? And I asked him, I said, have you been so conditioned as I played again? Here you go. Have you been so conditioned not to get nothing for your vote that you mad that you got something? Here you go. I got that's 4 of my books now. Chill out. And he just steaming over that motherfucker. I'm sitting there like, okay, so this one really gonna piss him off. I said, hey, how come Brock? Because he always go back to the women. What about the woman? He did this too and that too and this. I said, I ain't worried about what he did with whatever. Joe Biden was rubbing on the kid, smelling the kid hair, and all that. Trump allegedly had sex with a grown woman, paid off while he was married. That's his business. That sounds like regular man shit to me, to be honest. He got caught cheating. He paid the consequence. It is what it is. That's not my business. God gonna judge him for that. I want to know about policies that turn into law that we gonna be governed by. I want to know what policy, like Bill Clinton and Joe Biden came up with a 94 crime bill. Joe Biden wrote it. Bill Clinton signed it into law. Police came to the door, kicked that in and told my brothers, y'all got to come with us. So I'm worried about things like that. I don't give a Jiminy Crick about all this other stuff that they muddy up the water with. Okay. So, all right. So I asked him, I said, how come HBCUs had to keep begging for money year after year after year after year? And then we got a black president and he didn't make them solidified and stamped on they don't got to beg for no money. I said, Donald Trump did that. I said, Donald Trump made it to where the HBCUs don't have to come back and ask for no money no more. They get the same amount of money. They get the money and they get accredited just like the rest of the colleges. Every year, the HBCU is going to be funded. They don't got to come back and beg for anything. Man, that down there flipped the table. I backed up like, hey, man, I had my little pen like, hey, boy, I was ready. I was about to zap his big ass in the neck. But I say, he said, this was his response. He sounded just like Steve Harvey. I ain't gonna lie. He said, you know a black man can't do nothing for no black people. They just put him up there as a figurehead. And that's when I knew I didn't want to play with him no more. I just sat there and said, and you voted for him 2 times knowing he couldn't do nothing for you? That's when everybody was mad at me then. I had to shut up the rest of the day. I said, shit, this pen taser ain't gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to pull out something else. So I said, you know what, dog? I'm gonna just be quiet the rest of the night. I see this ain't going the way I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be fair exchange, no robbery, but you getting upset. And my brother, a big mother trucker, he ain't as tall as me, but he's huge. So I'm just sitting there making sure I got room. I can't let him get close to me. I can't let him grab me. This big bull in the china shop. I'm a tall dude. He tall and big. So I got to make sure, what I'm saying? I got to, so he looking, I'm looking. I'm still trying to figure out why the hell is he so upset? But he yelling to the top of his lungs, you know that. You done been around the white people too much. I'm like, bro, you work for a company that's damn near all white. You act like you just around. I'm like, what the hell is you talking about? What white people are you talking about? Because I can show you your whole, everybody that run the company you work for, they all white. What are you talking about? And as I'm laughing, you know me, as I'm laughing, he getting madder and madder. So these conversations, you got to have them. You got to have these conversations because even though it was a little touchy to have this conversation, you got to have it because you got to make them see the delusion that they have. Why are you so upset? No, that wasn't Scrooge. That's my other brother. Scrooge skinny as hell. Scrooge skinny like me. But my other brother not so skinny. He's not so skinny. Hey, but he gets upset a lot about these simple little conversations. And I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Hey, Kwame, big bro, gonna get on you soon as he see you laugh out loud. Oh, he already know. I say it to him all the time. Every time I see him, I be like, you all right? You good? Because, oh yeah, you MAGA. It's my own brother. Oh, MAGA boy. MAGA boy. Ain't no motherfucking MAGA. I'm like, I'm not MAGA. What are you talking about? Yeah, MAGA. So I ain't worried about y'all out there in the world calling me something. Cause my own brother, you like Donald Trump, don't you? My auntie slapped me in the back of the head, won't let me get no chicken. I can't even tell my auntie, First Step Act, auntie. So now I got a lot of my auntie. I'm like, auntie, I don't even like the First Step Act. She be like, you like Donald Trump? And I tell the truth. I'm like, auntie, no, I don't like Donald Trump. Because I don't know him. I got to get a questionnaire to get on her front porch. Do you like Donald Trump still? No, auntie, I don't like Donald Trump. I can't stand him. This is where we are in America. Auntie, give me some chicken. I can't stand Donald Trump past the peas. Okay? I really came over here to eat, auntie. You making this hard for me. Now I can't get no chicken because you think I like Trump. I don't know a white man ever that I like enough to tell my auntie that, so I can't get no chicken. That's why I quit eating chicken. I'm like, man, fuck it. I don't even want no chicken. You got all these people holding that over you. You can't come to the cookout. I know how to cook. Yeah, but man, I can't go on my auntie porch. Yeah, I'm going to the cookout, but I really don't eat that stuff no more. As you can see, do I look like I still eat the stuff from the cookout? What? Why I take off this shirt? Do it look like I still eat that type of stuff? No, I don't eat that type. I'm 44. No, I don't eat that type of stuff no more. I'm gonna tell y'all on the Patreon what I did for the last 3 days. I feel amazing too. Yeah, pass the peas. I don't know how the Democratic Party done hijacked my family. And I'm pretty sure they done hijack y'all family too. I'm talking about the police can't get my family to snitch or do nothing. But goddamn, if you like Donald Trump, they'll call the police on you. They'll call the police on you in my family. You like Donald Trump, one of the women in my family gonna kick your behind. And that's, to be honest, I think that's what's happening in a lot of families. Me and my brother, even though it's funny, we have a debate about it. He at least talked to me. But when his wife came that one time, I'll never talk to him again in front of his wife. Right? That's the one mistake I made. Well, he made, and I responded because I knew better to do that anyway. You don't talk to no dude when their wife there because they got to win in front of their wife. So that's how I would be too. So I'll never talk to him in front of his wife. KB, you got to wear a MAGA hat to the next family. Man, what? Hey, see, Paul, I thought we was friends. Hold on, man, let me drink my cup. Paul, you trying to get me unalived, ain't you? I thought me and Paul was cool. I thought he liked my YouTube page. You think I can get away with wearing a MAGA hat around my family? Man, do you know listen, I might as well bring the gloves because it's gonna be a fight. I might as well bring the gloves. I'm gonna get jumped. Shit, I need to, man, please.